This is Jesus Manuel Menagarza. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm in my living room in Fort Worth, Texas. It's an overcast day. It's supposed to rain overnight quite a bit. We finally ended, the summer ended about a week and a half ago, the 100-degree temps, and they just dropped precipitously into the 70s, 80s, and overnight tonight probably in the 40s, okay? So it's, you either got a super hot, and you got several weeks of good weather, and then you get back to the winter, and it's very unusual here. The weather's very unusual. I'm used to more temperate weather back in the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm used to that. But here, it's a little bit more dramatic, a lot more drama. Just had a tornado here in Dallas last week, and there was a tornado down the road here. You never know. I might be swept away one of these years by a tornado. That would be sad, huh? So I just wanted to give you a little bit of report about my channel. And of course, this channel, my YouTube channel, is my hobby. I'm not monetized at this time. I may be monetized later on. Who knows? I might decide to earn a couple pennies. But at this time, I'm not monetized. And it's a hobby of mine to produce this, to produce videos on this channel. As you very well know, this channel is rather esoteric. I talk about a lot of things. The things that are most popular, the most popular things I do on this channel are RV reviews and some of my adventures, camping, okay? So camping and RV reviews are number one. When I talk about photography, when I philosophize or give my opinion on a certain subject, nobody watches those. It's just me ranting, and people go, that's Garza ranting again. Click, let's turn that off. But when it comes to RV reviews, when I do certain RV reviews, I know they're going to be very popular, okay? So I do them, I try to do as many as I can. And again, since I'm not monetized and since I have no motivation to make a bunch of money doing this, I feel I'm being very, very honest. I'm quite honest in my RV reviews. And for the last few years, like 2 years approximately, I've been looking for an RV for myself. I've been wanting something under 26 feet, under 5,000 pounds, something, maybe even 5,200 pounds to about 4,000 pounds. 4,000 pounds would be perfect, but you get more stuff when you get to 5,000, 5,200 pounds. So under 26 feet. I got a medium-sized truck, a Chevy Colorado, that can tow 7,000. So if I got a 5,000 pound truck and loaded with 600 pounds, and that includes water and all the other excess stuff, it would be no problem. Since I'm not going to take along, a bunch of stuff. If you take a bunch of stuff, you need a bigger truck. I don't take that much stuff. If history is an indicator of future behaviors, I don't take much stuff when I go camping, okay? Some of you do. Some of you like to take everything along when you go camping. I'm not like that. So I've been searching for the perfect RV for quite a few years now, and it's been derailed quite a few times. One year, my wife said, let's buy it, but then she found some other uses for the money, and then this summer of 2019, my wife got, and if you watched my channel, got in a terrible auto accident, and her car got totaled by somebody, rear-ended by somebody without a license or insurance or anything. And we got totally screwed. Of course, I called the police up and say, hey, come by, check this guy out. And they all go, we got better things to do. So that's Fort Worth police. They're not very, they're mediocre at best, okay? Just say that. I'm just going to talk. My two daughters married police officers, so I'm not a big fan of police officers. I talked to them, and I met them, and I socialized with them, and they just, that's how it is, okay? I can comment further on that. So there I am. My wife needed a new car, so we bought a nice all-wheel drive, brand new car with all the bells and whistles. She's very excited by it, and it's very safe for her because she commutes a lot to work. She's still employed. I'm retired, so she's off on the road all the time. She travels hundreds upon hundreds of miles a week for her job, and if she's not on a plane, she's in her car. Okay, so I wanted her to have a safe car. So now she has a safe car. It's an expensive car. It's quite an expensive car. So all the money that we previously had saved up for the RV went to what? To my wife's car. And I'm very happy about that. I'd rather have her be safe than me having fun. Is that right? Her safe, mean unhappy? Oh, I guess that's how it works out sometimes. So I don't see myself buying an RV. And I'm trying to be honest with myself. Sometimes we all just, BS ourselves and just make ourselves, believe certain things are going to happen when they won't happen. So in about 3 years, maybe 4, maybe 2, who knows? My wife and I are going to sell this house in Fort Worth and pack our bags and move back to Northern California. And we're not going to move back to San Francisco or San Jose where all our family and friends are because, it's expensive down there. They all have $1 million houses. I visited my niece and she has a multi-million-dollar house. Same with my sisters, same with my brothers, same with my daughters. They all live in nice houses. I can't afford to live next to them. I have to move further away. So we'll probably move somewhere like Chico or Arcata and buy a house for, several $100,000 and, call it good. Something small, under 1,500 square feet, maybe 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, something simple. But nice, okay? Nice for us. That's what my wife wants, by the way. She wants to move to Northern California. I wanted to move to Arizona, where, I can just, live in the middle of the desert. I love the desert. Do you like the desert? I like the desert. But you know why I like the desert? Because I won't have to mow a lawn anymore. I hate mowing the lawn. In fact, I was supposed to mow the lawn today, but it's so overcast and it's about to rain right now. I just thought I mowed the front lawn yesterday, but I didn't mow the back one and the side one back there. I didn't mow any of those lawns. I hate mowing lawns, so that's why I wanted to move to the desert. Let the grass and the vegetation die. Throw some cactus out there and some gravel. You call it good. But it looks like we're moving to Chico or Arcata, one of those cities down there. And that's the plan. So in 3 years, we're moving down there. And of course, what's it going to take? Selling this house, getting several $100,000 for this house, or maybe a couple $100,000. Who knows what the price will be at that time. And then buying a house down there and maybe throwing in some cash that we have in our bank and buying a nice house. Maybe making payments, maybe not. Who knows? We'll figure that out. We'll figure it out. Okay, we'll figure it out. So maybe, crossing my crooked little fingers, maybe a year or 2 after that, I can buy an RV. I'll probably be in my early 70s, and I'll finally get an RV again. I used to have a Class B back in the 90s and through the, about 2002 or 3 around there. I had a Class B, but I would love to get a travel trailer. But that's doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Should I live so long till I turn 72, 73, 74 to buy an RV? So we'll see how that works out. So what do you think about that situation? Everybody's going to say, just buy one, Garza. Just buy and spend your money. Tell your wife what you want to do. But I try to get along with my wife. I'm trying to get along with my wife. Are you trying to get along with your partner? Some of us, I acquiesce a bit too much, I must admit. Again, if I was single, dare to dream, huh? If I was single. My wife's listening to this. You better not want to be single. But if I was single, I would just buy a small house in Arizona, buy an RV and go have some fun. Go to some camping, go some fishing, go some hiking. Go to events, go to rallies and stuff and, RVing rallies and hang out with all those, van dwellers and crazy folk out there, those hairy folks out there, they know who they are. But that's not going to happen. So my YouTube channel's almost at 2,000 by January 2020. It should be at 2,000. It should be around 2,000. I might monetize my channel at that time just to see if what happens. Maybe make $5 a month. Maybe make $10 a month. That'll cover the price of a 6-pack, I think. That is totally awesome. A 6-pack of Diet Coke. So that's where I'm at, and I appreciate all my subscribers. I got a whole range of subscribers. Some people that are very nice and very pleasant and say, yeah, Garza, you're doing A+. I really like your voice. I really like how you present the information. You're very informative. Other people say, Garza, you're nuts. And I understand both types, of people. I understand, I'm not perfect. I am far, far from perfect. I understand that we all are imperfect beings and I embody imperfection, you know, in humans. And but I try my best. I try my best to be fair, honest, and you know, at least somewhat motivated to aspire to a higher goal, to attain a more, a better reality for me and my fellow humans. Okay, my fellow humans. So, from Fort Worth, Texas, this has been Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and ring that little bell. I would greatly appreciate it. Again, thank you very much for all my subscribers. People are subscribing left and right. If I was smart, if I was a smart man, if I was a businessman like I was back, in the 80s, 90s, and the first decade of the 2000s, if I was a businessman like back then, before I was retired, I'm retired. I am committed to being retired. I'm trying to avoid anything that's business, requires a lot of business acumen again. You have to gain that mindset. If you want to be retired, you have to be retired. Your mind has to rest and not be motivated by cash, and stuff like that. But back then, when I was dealing with avarice, I would monetize my channel. I would, if I was 30, 40, 50, I would monetize this channel. I would set up a website, on RVs, another one for travel and photography. I would do that. And, I would do that instead of just doing this esoteric, channel where I rant. But I do once in a while some things that people actually enjoy, like RV reviews, giving my opinions on RVs. And I have a lot of experience now. I really have a very good understanding of travel trailers. I really do. I think I have an excellent grasp. I can just walk around a travel trailer in the interior, exterior, and I know what's going on. I know the different components. I know the different capacities. I know the different potentials of travel trailers. Seriously. So I can help newbies and people that are misinformed and people that are naive what they should look for when they're buying an RV. And I'd like to thank the folks at Funtown RV, and especially the folks that explore USA RV Super Center, and the people at VOT and Western Camper and all these, and motorhome specialists. They're all very nice people, and they've been very pleasant and professional to me and allow me to shoot, RV reviews at their facilities. So again, I'd appreciate if you could ring the little bell for future notifications. Again, please do that so you can get notifications, about my upcoming videos. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and tell all your friends. Tell every one of them. In fact, call them all up. Call all your friends and say, hey, you must check out this fabulous YouTube channel called JMM Garza. Okay? His YouTube channel is fabulous. No, you don't have to do that. I'm just being facetious because it's about to rain. It looks like it's about to rain here in Fort Worth. More storms. So from Fort Worth, Texas, in my living room, I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to, put them below the description here. And, check out my website also. I've updated my website this last week and a half. I finally updated my website, and it's now on a new provider. And for the last 25 years, I used to have it at a provider in San Francisco that I started, I think it was 95, I had that provider. And of course, they've gone through different machinations and different incarnations, different people have bought that company, but I was with them for 25 years. And now I'm with another provider, and it looks a little better. I think my channel has taken advantage of current technology, and it specifically focuses on photography, which is my degree is in journalism with a photojournalism emphasis, and I've taught at universities, photography and video. And I currently volunteer at the local community college teaching seniors. I volunteer. I like to, help out in the community. I teach photography and video to seniors, and it's a lot of fun dealing with seniors, people my own age, okay? So again, from Fort Worth, Texas, gracias, adios, bye-bye.